Hi everyone. I just wanted to let you know that the Second Circle journals have begun their way at your paper pantry. Travelogues 2 was sent out in the mail on August 25th, and I just wanted to give you a quick look at my Second Circle journal. So mine is called Reflections, and I've got a Tim Holtz little tag here that says Journey. And I cut out with my Cricut a mirror, and then I found some really pretty shiny paper to give it that reflection, and then I punched out with a little punch some butterflies and inked them up a little bit with some gold. And then on this piece of vellum I have the words to the Christina Aguilera song Reflection, and it says, when will my reflection show who I really am inside? And it's got all the words to the song, and so that kind of gives you a little bit of an idea of what the theme is. I used Mariposa paper throughout, so this is the cover page. I love their paper. It doesn't really need much embellishing at all. This piece is some butterflies, and it's got a little bit of gold on it. I used butterflies throughout because butterflies always symbol transformation, and a caterpillar always morphs into a beautiful butterfly, so I try to use butterflies throughout my circle journal. On the first page here is the welcome page, and again it's more of that beautiful Mariposa paper. I use a Stampin' Up! Labels punch and punched out some Mariposa paper and just wrote the word welcome. And I welcome everyone to my circle journal, and I tell them why it's called Reflections and what I really would like them to do. My hope is that they will share on a 2-page layout the real you, the girl you want to or already have become, and the girl you see when you look in the mirror. I just put here, is there a free spirit trying to break free, or are you already your true authentic self? And I asked everyone to please include a picture of themselves somewhere on their layout. On my sign-in page here, I asked them to select a tag, and again I created some butterfly kind of tags with my Cricut, and I asked them on one side of the tag to put their given name when they were born, the name that they were given. Mine was Monica Mercedes. And then on the other side to write a name they would choose for themselves if they could name themselves, if they had the chance to name themselves, and the reason why. I chose the name Sojourner, or Sojourner. I like to say Sojourner, after Sojourner Truth, and she was a women's rights activist and also a black women's rights activist, and so I've always loved that name, and so that's what I call myself if I could rename myself. And then on the pocket of where these tags are, I just stamped with Stampin' Up! Stamp set, I am called. And then my layout begins right here. On the first page here, I created this really cool paper pleated flower. I love this. I'm going to make some more of these. I love them. They're easy to make and they're very cute. And underneath that is a butterfly. And then on this side, I punched out a bird punch with a Stampin' Up! Bird punch. And again, it's part of the lyrics to that song. And it says who I am underneath a little bird. And everything's been inked up with black distress ink. And then I have a picture of myself here. I only adhered it down on one side so that you could lift it up and read the rest of my story. And my story basically is talking about when we immigrated to Canada when I was just a little girl. My father played for the Canadian Football League, and although growing up as the child of a celebrity had its amazing perks, I also grew up in a predominantly Caucasian community. So I always felt like something was missing, and I loved my friends, wonderful friends. I see no color, but for myself, I always was a little bit confused as to what is beautiful and what should be beautiful. And I remember as a teenager, you know how you always want to be accepted. So I would wear frosted light lipstick that I'm sure didn't look good on me, but I wanted to be part of the group and wear the same things. So it wasn't until 1999, even as an adult, when I would go to work, you know, I would get up an hour early and blow dry my hair so that it was straight. And so I always felt like I was putting on almost like a uniform or a mask going out just so that you conform with the rest of everyone. And then in 1999, I was forced to be at home due to spinal surgery. And I was in my home with my beige walls because everyone said you should always keep your house neutral. And I realized that my home nor myself reflected a true manifestation of who I really am. So I slowly started having my husband repaint the walls in brighter, more vibrant, warm colors. And then I felt like I was safe in my nest. And then as I got brave enough to change my environment, I got braver and started to change to let the real me out. So I stopped blow drying my hair, and I created our guest rooms, became art studios, and now I'm just happy being me and creating the things and doing the things that I love to do. So that's basically where I'm at on my journey. So my hope is that everybody else can share their stories too, because I'm sure we're all at different places in our life's journey. And then on the very back, I just used some more of that Mariposa paper, and I basically just put, this book belongs to my name, my address, and the date it left, and the day it returned. So I can't wait to get this one back. It's going to be awesome. I didn't add a lot of embellishments to the binding here, just because I'll do that when the journal gets back home. Oh, and then on my page, I added just a butterfly little charm, just hanging on with one of those Tim Holtz clippy things. I'm not sure what they're called, but anyway. So that's my book, and thanks so much for watching. And if you're interested in joining this swap or any of the other amazing swaps at Your Paper Pantry, just go to yourpaperpantry.ning.com and subscribe, and because you first have to be a subscribed member before you can participate in any of the swaps. And you'll meet some amazing friends and be able to create some amazing things. So thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.